For those who live in Jakarta, how are you? How is your house? Is it free from flood? So today we are going to discuss about floods, and I hope you can share your experience. So I will share my PPT first. Here you go. Okay. So here we are going to read from the Jakarta Post, yeah. So here Jakarta slammed by monsoon floods, more than 1,000 forced to evacuate. So what does it mean slam here? Wait, anyone know? Hang on. So what does it mean slam? Slam is I think the same as hit, yeah. And anyone know what is monsoon? Anyone know? I think I'm going to open my other Zoom, yeah. Hang on. So I can read your chat faster. So monsoon is similar to season or musim, yeah. I think, and I think everyone know what does it mean floods, yeah, banjir. And then evacuate. Anyone know? Evacuate artinya dipindahkan, ya. So, hang on, check. Evacuate means remove someone from place of danger to a safer place, yeah. Oh, okay. From Frederick said that a slam is to shut or to make something shut with a lot of force, making a loud noise. Yeah, it's something like that's, for example, I slam the door. Yeah, it's something like that, yeah. Um, but in this term, in this sentence, I think slam here kayak terdampak. And then evacuate, yeah, to move people from a place of danger to a safer place, yeah. So that's right. To move, I just copy your sentence, people from a place of danger to safer place. Okay, so next here. So that picture is, this aerial picture shows vehicles stopped at the edge of a flooded road in Jakarta on February 20th, 2021, showing heavy overnight rains. So here, severe flooding across several areas in Jakarta forced more than 1,000 people to flee their home on Saturday. So any difficult word? So I make a list, yeah. List a new word here. For example, maybe severe. I know maybe some of you know what is severe means, but for those who are still learning, so maybe we can help them. Severe, what does it mean, severe? Anyone know? Severe? Yes, berat from Tiani. That's correct. So severe means berat, berat ya. So jadi banjirnya berat, heavy. Um, banjir parah mungkin ya bahasa Indonesianya. Severe flooding across several area in Jakarta. What does it mean? Flee. So force more than 1,000 people to flee their home on Saturday. Yes, correct, Tiani. It's parah ya. Flee, flee, escape. Yes, correct. Harum. So escape in Indonesian we call it kabur. So um, mostly those people who are affected by the flood, mostly they escape from their house, maybe to the hotel or to their relatives. Yeah. This one, not several, but severe. Is there any several here? Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. Yes, escape is similar to get away from a place where you have been kept as a prisoner or not allowed to leave. Yeah. So escape is to get away from or avoid something unpleasant or dangerous. Yes, that's correct. So flee means what then? I think it's quite similar to escape, right? Okay, we call in Indonesian we call it kabur. And then with the country's meteorology agency warning the condition was set to continue for the next week. So I want to know, is it happened to, I mean, this flood happened to the other cities in Indonesia or only Jakarta? Yeah. Okay, from Frederick said that flee is to leave a person or place very quickly, especially because you are afraid of possible dangers. Yes, that's correct. That's why in this sentence, flee is more suitable than escape. But the meaning escape is, yeah, I think is suitable. So I think only Jakarta. Does anyone here live at the other places? Bayu, yes, Bayu, Semarang. Um, is Semarang okay? I heard last week or some maybe 2 weeks ago, yeah, Semarang also slammed by the floods, if I'm not mistaken. Are you okay, Bayu? Is your house safe? Oh, okay, great. Great to hear that. From Iksan, there are so many cities in Indonesia which are affected by floods. Oh, right. And where do you live, Iksan? Are you okay? Oh, you are in Malang, Pacitan. I mean, yes, in Malang, Pacitan, Yogyakarta, and so on are affected by the flood, yeah? From Lily Mulyani, you are in Bandung, near Citarum. Yes, I heard in Bandung also. Are you okay, Miss Lily? I hope everyone here okay, yeah? Um, okay, so now we continue. Some 1,380 Jakarta residents were evacuated from southern and eastern area of the city, home to 10 million people after flood water reached up to 1.8 meters high in some area, said Sabdo Kurnianto, the acting head of the Jakarta Disaster Mitigation Agency in a statement. Hang on. Why I cannot remove this? Okay, so he said no casualty had been reported. Here, is there any difficult word or the new vocabulary for you? What is resident? Resident is, oh, from Iksan, you live in Surabaya, yeah? And from who? I cannot read your name. Sometimes in Balikpapan at some area. Oh, right, I see. From Zain, I heard Balikpapan is flooding too. Right, yes. Oh, okay. So we go back here. What does it mean, residents? Yes, warga from Tiani. That's correct. Warga atau penduduk ya. Kelurahan, kelurahan maybe district ya. Okay, so penduduk. And then I evacuated. I think we already did in the previously. Evacuate is to move people from a place of danger to safer place. And yes, from Frederick, severe is extremely bad or serious, punishing somebody in an extreme way when they break a particular set of rule. Right, that's severe. And then resident is a person who live in particular place or who has their home there. A person who is staying in a hotel. Oh, okay. Right. So that's resident ya. The same as penduduk. We call it in Indonesian penduduk ya. And okay. And other difficult word, you know, right? Southern and Eastern. I think you know that. Selatan dan utara ya. And then after flood, water reaches up. I think reach, you know it, right? Hang on. Reach, reach up. Menjangkau ya. Menjangkau. Okay. You know, can you imagine 1.8 meters high? That's really deep. Yes, Miss Lily, mencapai ya. Right, yeah. So, and then maybe this one. Disaster, I think you know. Disaster, what is this? And anyone know what is disaster? It's bencana. I mean, disaster is bencana, correct? Kandidat and Harum. And reach from Frederick. Reach is something or somebody to arrive at the place that you have been traveling to. Reach something to increase to a particular level, speed, or etc. over the period of times. Correct? Yes. Yeah, correct. Tiani, bencana ya, bencana alam from Christina also. Lily, yes. Disaster from Frederick is an unexpected event such as a very bad accident, a flood of fire that kills a lot of people or cause a lot of damage, a very bad situation that cause problem. Yes, thank you. So I just make it short. I will write it down bencana here. Uh, Okay, so next. So people posted photos on social media of residents wading through shoulder high muddy water. Cars almost entirely submerged and reached team evacuating elderly residents in rubber dinghies in the peak of the monsoon season. Right, so I'm going to make another box here to write the difficult word. Hang on, restart. I think we'll snooze then. So number one, we know already residents. What is waiting now? Anyone know what is wait? Wait, it's from waiting from wait, yeah. Okay. Menyeberang, yes, actually walk with very hard effort through the water. Mengarungi, yes, correct. Okay. So menyeberangi, mengarungi, menyeberangi, mengarungi. Jadi you walk with, yes, Frederick, walk with an effort through something, especially water or mud. To walk or strand with no shoes or socks in shallow water in a sea or a lake. Yes, that's correct completely. Sail through from candidate. Yes, correct. Thank you for your supporting. So you know, yeah, when you walk on in the water, you need a special effort because it's harder. It's not that easy. Yes, is wading always bear with through? Yeah, I think yes, commonly like that. Yeah, wading actually the is weight. It's from the weight. Okay. So and then I think shoulder. I think everyone knows shoulder is like here. High muddy water. Muddy. Maybe some of you didn't know what is muddy. Yes, in for activity words, correct. Yeah, berlumpur from Kristen Fikri and Bayu. That's right. So berlumpur, yeah. And then what else? Almost entirely submerged. I think you know entirely, yeah, completely submerged. Maybe this is difficult. Submerged. What does it mean? Submerged. You know submarine, right? In the sea, we have a submarine. Terendam from kandidat. Yes, correct. So submerge means terendam. Terendam. Yes, correct. Sinking. Sinking tenggelam ya. Maybe. Yeah. Submerge is to go under the surface of water or liquid to put something to make something go under the surface of water or liquid. Yes. That's from Frederick. From kandidat, afloat. Afloat itu ngambang ya. Okay. So and search. Hang on. Why we go back here? Okay. And certain teams evacuating elderly residents. Search, I think you know. um, I think search mencari ya. I think everyone know here. Elderly Elderly, what does it mean, elderly? You know, elderly people, and there is an elderly people house, rumah jompo ya. Yeah, so lansia. Oh, that's Nita ya, from Nita. Yes, correct. So elderly, we call it lansia. That's correct. And then rubber dinghy. What does it mean? Ding- Means what is the difference between older and elder? Oh, from Fikri ya. Oh, Frederick already help you. So elderly, similar to of people used as a polite word of for all. Yes, correct. Uh, yes, from Bayu, elder. Yeah, sesepuh ya. Um, right. I think that's correct. Yeah. Okay. So how to pronounce dinggis? Let's check. Dinggis. Dinghy. Yes. So dinghy. Correct. Small boat. Yes. And sampan or sampan ya, perahu kecil. Um, Small boat. Perahu kecil ya. I think it's not enough. Perahu kecil. The place is so squeezy, so maybe I need to minimize the font. Okay. So then in the peak of the monsoon season, 200 neighborhoods have been affected, according to the latest data. Jakarta Governor Anies Baswedan told the local television early on Saturday, adding that more than 2 dozen evacuation centers have been prepared across the city. Uh, is there any new word here? I think you know what is neighborhood, yeah? Tetangga. And then, oh, okay. Small boat. Miss, tolong kasih waktu untuk screenshot dulu untuk artinya jika mau ganti halaman. Oh, oke, oke, oke. Yes. So, do you need this one to screenshot? Okay, doesn't ya. Do you have time to screenshot here? And then, so here the recent page. Yes, I will write doesn't, yeah. Doesn't, what does it mean, doesn't? Lucin. I think Lucin, yeah. Let's check. Or doesn't. I check in doesn't means a group of set of 12. Yes, it's a Lucin. Correct, correct. Yes, correct. From Bayu, candidate Frederick. Yes. So doesn't means Lucin, yeah. A set of 12. And doesn't, and then what else? More than two have been prepared. From Frederick, dozen is a group of 12 of the same thing, a group of approximately 12 peoples or things. Yes, correct. So dozen similar to 12. Okay. So I am prepared. I think every one of you here know what does it mean prepared, yeah? Anyone didn't know prepared? I think everyone know, yeah? menyiapkan, prepare. And so the rain has stopped, but water from other area is still affecting Jakarta. Hopefully it won't hit the city center. And when the water resides people and can resume their activity. Yes, from Frederick, prepare is to make something or somebody ready to be used to do something, to make yourself ready to do something or for something that you expect to happen. Yeah. So I just write it down here. Prepare is bersiap-siap atau menyiapkan ya. Affecting. I think you know what does it mean affecting ya. What does it mean reside? Miss? Okay. So how to pronounce reside? Check from the Google. Oh, recede. Recede. Go or move back or further away from a previous positions. So that's we call it recede. Recede. Go or move back or further away from previous positions. Yeah. Yes, surut from candidate goes down. Surut. Correct. Receipts people can resume their activity. I think you know what does resume mean, yeah? I think I moved it here, so I still have space to write. Number 9, resume. You know what does it mean, resume? Resume, merangkum, yes. Or resume is begin to do, to pursue something again after a pause or interruptions. Yes, merangkum atau ringkasan ya, menyimpulkan. That's correct from Christiana. Merangkum. Okay. So next, I will go to the next page. Do you want to screenshot? Are you done? Okay. So next page. So this is the picture. Actually, this is I took it from still from the Jakarta Post. Yeah. Here, flood-affected residents sit on a higher ground in Jakarta on February 20th, 2021, following heavy overnight rains. So here, can you see here, there is a roof here. So I think it is quite deep. Okay, so, okay, next. The flood come at time when Indonesia, does anyone want to try to read this one? I welcome you to read. So anyone want to help me to read? Yes, okay. So you can unmute it. Can you unmute it yourself? Nita? Oh, not allowing. Mr. Tony, can you unmute Nita?
Okay, Miss.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, can you read, Nita?
Good morning, Miss.
Morning.
Uh, should I start?
Sure.
Yeah. The floods come at a time when Indonesia has already grappling with the highest caseload and deaths daily from COVID-19 in Southeast Asia and an economic recession.
Mhm.
Yeah. The meteor, the meteoro, the meteor, how to pronounce it, Miss?
Meteorology.
Meteorology. The meteorology Climatology and Geophysics Agency (BMKG) has
Uh-huh.
warned the heaviest rain of the season may fall in and around the densely or
Densely. Uh-huh. Densely.
densely populated capital in the coming days, with with extreme weather
Uh-huh.
uh, including heavy rain, thunder, and strong winds.
Winds.
Strong winds expected throughout next week.
Mm-hmm.
These are critical times that we need to be aware of, said Dwi Korita Karnawati, the head of BMKG. Jakarta and its surrounding Jakarta and its surrounding areas are still in the peak periods of the rainy season, which is estimated to continue until the end of February or early March. Uh, The BMKG said Jakarta will be on alert for the next 4 days, with data from the meteorology agency showing intense rainfall in the past 24 hours, with the area of Pasar Minggu in Jakarta South recording 226 millimeters of rain since Friday.
Yes. Thank you, Nita.
You're
That's
welcome, Miss.
nice. Sorry?
You're welcome, Miss. I'm
All
sorry
right.
about my pronunciation.
No, it's okay. It's very good.
Okay.
Okay. So, any new words or difficult words, the words that you don't understand? Let's make a box here. Uh, maybe what is grappling? Anyone know what is grappling? Actually, this grappling is also my new word. The grappling means, oh, penggenggam besi, a grappling hook or grappling iron from candidate fighting, fight over. It said that why it's different, yeah. From Google Translate, it said that it's like a small anchor bergulat. I don't know why my can you see my oh you cannot see my screen that one, yeah. Actually in my Google Translate it said uh, it's like a small anchor, penggenggam besi. Why is different? So grappling, struggling over, okay. Struggling over grappling. Yes, I think atau yang penggenggam besi ya. So because yeah, struggling over, I think is more correct and more suitable in this sentence. The flood come at the time when Indonesia is already grappling with the highest caseload and death tally from the COVID-19. Berjuang, surviving. Uh-huh. Yes, I think so, yeah. Yes, in this sentence, I think it's similar to that one, yeah, berjuang. And caseload, what does it mean, caseload? caseload, beban ya, beban kasus. So the amount of work with which a doctor, lawyer, it's concerned at a time, at one time. So that's caseload, beban kasus ya, from Frederick Gia. Yes. So that's, we call it beban kasus. To make it short, I just write it down in Indonesian word. And the long words, I think Frederick Gia already wrote it down on the chat. Thank you for your supporting, guys. And what else? I think tally, you know, yeah. What does it mean, tally? Tally when you write 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slice the 5. It's like that. I don't know how to write 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slice. So I don't know how to call tally in Indonesian language, yeah. Tally. Tally is a current score or amount. Yeah, to is a record of a number or account something. Yes, especially one that you can keep adding to. Correct. So from Nita, counting, menghitung. Yes, correct. So yeah, so menghitung ya. For example, when you are in a game like a basketball game or in a volleyball, so normally people do tally. Yes, from candidate, calculate or count. Yes, correct. And then I think meteorology and climatology, I think you know it, yeah. Climate, climate. Meteorology, I think the same. Geophysics, I think you know. Agency, agent. Warn, I think you know warn, yeah. Warn, memperingatkan. And then heaviest is from heavy, heavier, heaviest. Jadi paling berat ya. The rain, jadi hujan yang paling berat of the season may fall in and around the densely. What does it mean, densely? Densely populated. I think you know, capital, extreme. I think you know, heavy thunder, strong wind expected throughout next week. Critical, I think you know, yeah, critical. Warn from Frederick Gia to tell somebody about something, especially something dangerous or unpleasant. Yeah, that is likely to happen so that they can avoid it. To strongly advise somebody to do or not to do something in order to avoid danger or punishment. Densely, congested or padat, yeah, correct. From candidate, padat. And then, wait, let's jump to that one. Critical. Densely is in a way that contains of a lot of people, think, plan, and so on, with little space between them. In a way that is difficult to understand because it's contained a lot of information. Correct. So I think no other difficult word. Okay. So do you? I think I give you time to screenshot. Okay. Okay, done. Now here I took it from, yes, from the social media. So yes, this one, the video happened in Jakarta. So next, now we come to discuss questions. What do you think? What caused flooding in Jakarta? Does anyone want to answer? Is it human error or extreme weather? What do you think? Anyone? If you, for example, I know it's uneasy to type. If you want to talk, you can just unmute yourself. Both. Okay, it both. Do you want to elaborate it? Elaborate means give more details about that. Anyone want to share your opinion? Oh, both, yeah. So, for example, human error. It's I think this is some kind of a habit, yes. Maybe we as a resident, I mean, Jakarta residents or Indonesian residents, um, we litter the trash on the river or something like that. So it create jam. The water cannot flow. So that's create a flood. And other than that, what is it? Extreme weather. So maybe perhaps like because of the environment or the what is this? Global warming. So that's create this flood, heavy flood. Okay, so from Frederick Kia, in historical term, the Jakarta flood have actually been going on for a long time since Jan Peter Sundkoen, the VOC, in the early 17th century founded Batavia with the concept of waterfront city. And in 1918, for example, floods once paralyzed Batavia transportation facility, including the electric tram line, are submerged in water. Yes, correct. So it's already like maybe in 1800s, yeah. So I hope it won't get worse, and I hope our government can improve the our drainage structure, yeah. Okay. So next, uh, who can answer this one? Who wants to answer this? Can flooding be predicted? Anyone want to answer that? Um, I think maybe you know the answer, yeah. By you, many people say that flooding in Jakarta is no normal thing because Jakarta is a water area, right? And it is perhaps it's common, yeah, every year. Mm, normally in between January or February. Uh, it is already like a history. Yes, it can always happen when rainy season come. Yeah, especially in January and February, right? Okay, so all right, yes, it can be predicted. So okay, and I heard from BMKG already warned us. I saw the news. They already warned us. Okay, next. From Fikri, it can happen because the combinations of bad weather and human cause. Right, yes, that's right. Okay, next. What to do if your house floods? Does anyone of you here experience floods enter your house or in your area? You know, I experienced before when I lived in Grogol in Muardi. My house was deeply flooded, maybe like 50-centimeter floods. So it was like 5 days after it got, it's entirely recovered. After 5 days, I feel my house is a little bit stinky and I feel so dirty. So we have to mix the water with Dettol to disinfectants my house. Okay, so that's my experience. And from Fikri, it can happen because the combination. Yes. Oh, okay. I already read that one. Anyone want to share what to do if your house floods? And at that time, because we did not, that's the first time my experience to be flooded, we did not disconnected our, the car, what is that? The aki, that one. So three of my car was like, oh, cannot walk. Uh, it's just damaged. From Bayu, oh, from candidate. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to say something, candidate? So you can unmute yourself. Can you? You want to share, candidate? So okay. Uh, that's why the next flood, it happened many times. So next time when it was flooding, I always separated, the cable to my aki, the battery of the car, to prevent the damage. So I don't need to put my car in a garage. Candidate, I think you are already able to unmute yourself if you want to talk.
Hello, Miss.
Hello.
Yeah. I think when our house floods, we have to evacuate ourselves to the safer place.
All right. That's correct. So I will write it down here. So evacuate ourselves. And then what else?
And then we used to turn off the electricity.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And then what else? This is
Waiting
really useful,
for
yeah?
the information.
Sorry?
Looking for the information.
Okay. Looking for the information.
Yeah,
And,
that's all.
oh, okay. Thanks a lot, though. This is very helpful, yeah? So remember when before you evacuate yourself, please turn off the electricity first, yeah? And from Bayu, wrap important paper in plastic, exactly. So your document, and certificate. Yeah, that's excellent idea. So wrap a document and with plastic. Yeah. Okay. And if you have car, please disconnect your cable with the battery, the aki. Hello, David. Good evening. I think good morning, ya. Evening. Oke. Christina, apa bahasa Inggrisnya rumah saya belum pernah kebanjiran? Oh, my house has never been flooded. I think that one. Yes, Nita, you want to talk?
Yes, Miss, I want to tell my story.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I have been experienced the flood. Actually, I live in Balikpapan, but my family has a house in Bontang. When we were still in Balikpapan, we got news from our neighbors in Bontang that our house there was a flood in our area in Bontang. That area actually was safe before, never got the flood. Yes, so that was my first experience with flood, and
I see.
yeah, I was shocked because when we went there, it, it it was actually there's no water anymore. But when we opened the door, we got shocked because our stuffs are destroyed. And the smell is stinking. I know how you feel, Miss.
Oh, right, yeah. So
That's my experience.
how many days your house was flooded?
Around a couple of days, Miss. I don't remember how many days, but it happened like more than one day. So we cannot go through go to there directly because we cannot live there. So we wait until it was safe, then we go there, and yeah, we try to clean the house. Actually, I cried. I cried because it felt exhausted. I felt exhausted from cleaning the house.
Exactly. I feel also exhausted.
That's my story. Thank you, Miss, for listening.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing too.
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yes. So for the car from Mrs. K, buy insurance with flood covered for my car. Oh yeah, you are lucky. At that time, we never have car insurance. We never have a car insurance. Okay, so yeah, my house never been ever flooded, so I have no experience in this case. Yes, candidate, you are lucky. And now next, what are the effects of flooding? Does anyone want to answer these questions? I know, you know, it can have many effects, yeah. Oh, David Rustandi, you want to say something? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, yes. You are.
Yes, I'm listening.
Good evening.
Sorry? I cannot hear you. Okay. So maybe, yes, David, you raise your hand again. Actually, you have already set as a co-host, so you can unmute yourself and talk. But the problem, I cannot hear your voice.
What document with plastic?
Hmm? I'm really sorry, I cannot hear your voice. So, okay. Um, maybe the effect of flooding is economic. It's like, yeah, from Nita, it can cause stress for some people, during the floods, especially the flash flood can destroy some roads, bridges, houses, and farm. And vehicle, from the video, there are many vehicles that are destroyed or damaged. And then some people maybe become homeless. It Yes, David, it can cause. Oh, it can cause. You just said it can cause. Okay, thank you. From candidates, it damages our health as well. Exactly. And from peserta, Siti Sadah, in area never flood. Oh, thanks God. Oh, yes, your job can affect your job because you cannot go to your work. Exactly. And that's why, maybe also from the government, they need to help to deploy the ambulance and emergency apparatus. And also, yes, from Bayu, floods can prolong school holidays. Exactly. Yeah, but that's terrible holiday. Exactly. Right. I think this is interesting topic. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh, does flood cause harm for our health? Oh, yes, candidate. Uh, who answered the? Oh, candidates. Yes, yes, correct. So the floods cause harm for our health, yeah, because like Nita shared, when the dirty water came inside the house, we don't know what it's in there. When my house was flooded, I found there are many worms and a snake. Really, that's really make me afraid. For the worms, cacing, I don't feel afraid. I stab it, and I never get afraid of worms, but I'm afraid of snake. Um, from Siska, the effect of floods make a bunch of stress. We had to clean the house, maintain the electricity, furniture, and many more. Yes. Uh-huh. And from Lily Mulyani, penyakit kulit ya, so skin disease and stomachache. From candidate, does flood make the floor muddy? Yeah, it was my floor was muddy. That's why it's really heavy cleaning. Really, we yes, David, penyakit kulit, skin disease ya. Hmm, right, yes. Unluckily, at that time we are safe because we put Dettol. And when I saw the snake, I just throw so many detergent into the water. I really hope that can kill the snake. Can you imagine the snake is in the house? Okay. So can the flood can flooding be prevented? This is different ya. Prevent artinya dicegah. What a hectic day. I hope everyone all right. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah, we are already like 9:32 now. I think I know this is a really interesting topic. So I think we need to continue next week. And any suggestion what topic are we going to discuss? If no suggestion, maybe we can just pick an updated news and then we discuss together, yeah? Oh, okay. From candidate is up to you, Miss. Any topic would be interesting. Okay, thank you. So I think that's all for today. I hope you have a great day, yeah? Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Mr. Tony.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Mr. Tony.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss.
Thank you,
You're
Miss.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye.